d5 establishes a presence in the center, controls the e4 square, and opens up the light-squared bishop. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center and protects the d4 pawn. Knight f6 protects the d5 pawn and controls the e4 square. The call system starts with e3, which supports the d4 pawn and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. That's fine. Right on target. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. White develops the knight and attacks the center. This strikes at the center with a pawn, trying to gain space. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This is an equal trade. Takes back. One of the best moves. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. Developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. White develops the bishop and attacks the center. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. Developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. This connects the rooks, which helps them work together. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. White activates the last piece, bringing all pieces into play. A very strong play. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This is the strongest option. This connects the rooks, which helps them work together. This misses an opportunity to create a pawn chain. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. Very precise. This takes an outpost, a square where the bishop cannot be kicked out by a pawn. This overlooks an opportunity to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. This threatens to capture a knight and win material after the follow-on trades. This forces the opponent to double castle pawns. This threatens to capture a knight and win material after the follow-on trades. This threatens to tactically win a queen. This stops the opponent from being able to tactically win a queen. A solid choice. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This permits the opponent to kick a queen. This misses an opportunity to kick a queen. This permits the opponent to force doubling of pawns. This misses an opportunity to force doubling of pawns. This allows the opponent to kick a queen. This is the only move that works. The queen is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This threatens to win material through a tactic. This permits the opponent to eventually win a pawn. This overlooks an opportunity to tactically win a pawn. This is the only move that works. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recaptures. This wins a tempo by threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. This misses a better way to defend a knight that was under attack. This permits the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a queen. This defends the attacked bishop. The game was close to balanced, but now black has a winning position. This gives away a free pawn. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. This overlooks an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. This is the only good move. This defends a rook that was under attack and had no defenders. This wins material. This is the only move that works. This creates a counter threat against the queen, as opposed to retreating. This misses a better way to win material through a tactic. This moves the rook to safety. This allows the opponent to win material by trapping a piece. This misses an opportunity to win material through a tactic. This threatens to win material through a tactic. This prevents the opponent from being able to eventually win material. White was better off, but now their position is winning. This overlooks an opportunity to connect rooks. This permits the opponent to attack a trapped rook. This misses an opportunity to attack a trapped rook. Black's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This wins a tempo by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This moves the rook to safety. This permits the opponent to eventually win material. This wins material. Takes back. This is the only move that works. The piece finds a new active square. This evades the check from the queen. Right on target. Recaptures. Recaptures. This threatens to capture a bishop and win material after the follow-on trades. This misses an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. Takes back. This is the way to win a pawn. Recaptures. This overlooks a better way to tactically win a pawn. This misses an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a rook. This is the strongest option. This evades the check from the rook. This misses an opportunity to eventually win material. This allows the opponent to eventually win a queen. This wins a queen. This steps away from the checking queen. This is the only good move. This evades the check from the queen. This moves the queen to safety. This steps away from the checking queen. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it. This took advantage of a bad move, and white is no longer in a losing position. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. The piece finds a new active square. This is the only good move. This steps away from the checking queen. This defends the attacked rook. This is the only move that works. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. The game was close to equal, but now black is in a losing position. This is the only good move. This steps away from the checking rook. This move puts the rook on a safer square. This is the only move that works. This evades the check from the rook. This threatens to use a rook to counter a passed pawn. There was only one good move there. This was a game-changing move. Black is no longer in a losing position. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. This is the way to win a pawn. This permits the opponent to win material through a fork. This misses an opportunity to win material through a fork. This evades the check from the rook. This moves the queen to safety. This is the only good move. This steps away from the checking queen. Now white can't stop black from winning a pawn if they make the right moves. This leads to losing a rook. This is the way to win a rook.